Today I'm tearing down this Hyundai hybrid transmission to see what's inside and how the hybrid system works. Now, the back half of this transmission is a normal 6-speed automatic transmission. It's got clutches and 3 planetary gear sets sandwiched in here. However, in between the engine and the transmission is this large electric motor that can power the vehicle all the way up to highway speeds. Inside of here there's a clutch that would disconnect it from the engine while in EV mode from the flywheel of the bell housing here. Now, if you need to start the engine to add power, there is a belt-driven generator starter over here. It kind of looks like an alternator, but it is liquid cooled and it runs at high voltage. Here's a look inside that permanent magnet asynchronous motor. You can see it's got these permanent magnets that are north and south oriented. By using that same magnetism concept, we can excite the correct coils inside of here at 270 volts alternating current, and that can rotate that rotor to power the vehicle. However, you do need a clutch to connect the engine, which is splined to here, to the transmission, which is splined to the rest of that rotor, and that clutch is unfortunately completely fried. You can see how burnt up and hot it got. The piston that controls that clutch setup is completely fried. You can see there's the piston seal. The C-clip here that's set on top of there to hold this whole thing together was defigured, and the piston return spring, I don't know where that came from. Without having this main clutch working, you can no longer connect the engine to the rest of the transmission, and you won't go very far because the high voltage battery pack won't be able to get charged. And here's inside of the hybrid starter generator. You can see it is liquid cooled with water going around here. Looks just like an alternator inside, but it does run on 3-phase electric current. I like that Hyundai's done something a bit different from the Toyota and Honda technology. Make sure you stay tuned for this hybrid system series because it's a pretty interesting one.